I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench and welcome to another coin roll hunt. Now, these next few weeks I'm going to be super busy, so I don't have a lot of time to do coin roll hunting. So I'm going to be limiting myself to 10 rolls for the next foreseeable future. And today we're going to be hunting nickels. And as the comments seem positive, I'm going to be continuing with these long format videos. Now, what's fun about nickels is that there are good chances to get some nice oldies in here. So here on my game mat is what we're going to be looking for, of course. There's some NIFCs that aren't listed over here, but let's get going and start this hunt. All right, 2 coins to look at for roll 1. We have the commemorative Golden Jubilee nickel. Has the double date on the obverse side, 1952 to 2002. The P composition plated mark on the obverse, and on the reverse there's no date, just the beaver. These are quite common. And the other one is the 150th anniversary of Canada here, and this is a Native American art. First Nations art, as we call them. And for the 150th anniversary, we got the double date. This one is in pretty poor condition, but we got 1967 to 2017 there, and the beaver. And on the obverse, we have Queen Elizabeth and the weird font that they decided to use for this year. The maple leaf over here is the 150th anniversary logo instead of the regular mint mark. That is awesome. Roll 2. Nothing on the ender. So for roll 2, we have a couple of more commemoratives. We have the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II here in 2005, where they reproduced the Victory nickel, the V nickel from 1945. I really like this design. It's really, really cool. P composition mark under the Queen there. And for the 125th anniversary of Canada, we have the double date 1867 to 1992. Nickels and dimes we find these guys often enough on nickels and dimes. Quarters are much, much harder to find with the double date. I think I've only ever found one. But the nickels and the dimes are easier to find with that double date on there. Let's go for roll 3. Nothing special on the ender. No Americans so far. All right, for roll 3, we do have an American, and our first American here is, let's see here, this is a 2021 Denver. Very cool. And 1996. 1996, there are 3 varieties to look for: the near 6, the far 6, and the 6 with a die chip. So between the 6 and the letter D there, if there's a die chip in between, that is the connected 6. This one over here, you can see that there's a very small gap between the 6 and the D, which makes this one the more common near 6. And there is one where there is a larger gap between the 6 and the D, which is the far 6 variety. Roll 4. Nothing special on the ender. Roll 4, we have another American here. This one is a 2013 Denver. We also have a another 2013 Denver. And finally, look at this one. 1942. Anything special over here? Nope, nothing special about 1942. But this is a King George VI. That is awesome. And it does say Emperor of India over here. That is awesome. What a cool find. Roll 5. Nothing special on the ender. I didn't see, when I looked at the enders, I didn't see anything special on any of the enders. All right, roll 5, we have another American. This time it is a 2010 Philadelphia. And we have a laureate portrait. Last year of the laureate portrait was 1964. First year I think was 1953, and we have the 1964. Now what we want to look for is the die crack through the letter KG there. We have it over here. 1964 extra waterline it's called, but this one does not have that. I have never found one before, but that goes on the board nonetheless. Roll 6. All right, I haven't found one of these in a while. We have the hare, or the bunny. 1867 to 1967, Canada's centenary. This is a hare. Very, very cool. Always fun to find. And we have a 1965. 1965 was the first year with the new bust, the crowned bust over here with the tiara. And there is a version, the large bead variety, that we're going to have to scope. So let me put that one slightly aside over here that I'm going to scope at the end of the hunt. Roll 7. We have the crowned bust on this one. There's no, where's that put my screwdriver? There's no mint mark, so it is most likely earlier than 2003, which was the first year where the crowned bust was used. This is a 2000, which also might have had a composition mark on it. All right, roll 7, we have one American, and this is an older 1975 Denver. Very cool. Roll 8, we have another American, and this time it is a 1995 Philly with some rust marks on it. Roll 9. Two more Americans in roll 9. We have a 2023 Philly, as well as a 1991 Denver. Very cool. last roll. Last roll, we have our last American. This is a 2000 Philadelphia. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost one American per roll. So let me go check this under the scope, and I'll check these against my album to see if I have any book fillers. Same thing with the 1942, and I'll be right back. All right, we do have one book filler, and it'll be this one over here. I was missing the 2024 Philadelphia, which goes right there. And we have the 2023 Philadelphia right there. I'm also missing the 2024 Philadelphia, and of course the 2025s and 2026s, but we have a book filler for my American book. The 1965 was the regular small bead variety, and the 1942 does not upgrade the one in my book. The one in my book is really nice. Well, that is it for this hunt, and the giveaway for the month of January is 4 quarters. And they are the colorized and non-colorized version of the poppy over here and the Canadian flag. They're both 2015. They're all 2015 coins. And all you have to do to win these coins is leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to draw a name in early February and send these coins to you. Well, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, click on my logo over here to subscribe. Here is a video that you may enjoy, as well as a playlist of other nickel hunts right here. Until next time, thanks for watching.